Good day, viewers. Welcome to another edition of the Daily Strange Stories. I'm John Brown. Our lead story for today. 3 TSHWANE workers arrested, sent to Kgosi Mampuru Prison after stealing a 7 million rand transformer. Imagine a city plunged into darkness, not by natural disaster, but by the calculated actions of those entrusted to serve it. This is the story unfolding in TSHWANE, where the theft of a 7 million rand transformer has exposed a web of corruption and left residents questioning the security of their essential services. 3 City of TSHWANE municipal employees now find themselves behind bars, facing charges related to this audacious crime, a crime that strikes at the very heart of the city's infrastructure and the well-being of its citizens. The narrative began to unfold in November 2024, when authorities first began investigating a suspected crime syndicate. The initial sweep led to the apprehension of 11 individuals. Among those arrested were 10 subcontractors, who were later released due to a lack of concrete evidence linking them directly to the theft. However, one municipal worker remained in custody, his fate hanging in the balance as the investigation deepened. His court appearance is scheduled for the 8th of August 2025. Then, on one Tuesday morning, 3 more City of TSHWANE employees were taken into custody. The Gauteng Organised Crime Unit, after a meticulous investigation, made the arrests. The 3 suspects are expected to face charges of theft of essential infrastructure. They are scheduled to appear in the Pretoria Magistrates Court on Wednesday. According to TSHWANE District Commissioner Samuel Thine, transformer theft is not a new problem in the metro area. He said that while this specific case involves a large sum of money and occurred in TSHWANE, smaller transformer thefts have been reported in other areas. He also indicated that more arrests are anticipated as the investigation progresses.
We are here after the intense investigation by Organized Crime Provincial, as led by Brigadier Kopani. What happened is that, if we remember, the 27th of November, we had an operation where we received the tip-off, where there were 11 people arrested at Lodium substation. And out of those 11 that were arrested at that time, 10 were released because they were contract workers. One person was, of course, charged. It was the City of TSHWANE worker at the electricity. That person was charged. He appeared yesterday at court. The case is postponed to the 8th of August. After the investigation revealed the involvement of these 3 individuals that they are working also for the City of TSHWANE electricity. That is where the team was led to here for the arrest that we've seen. 3 people are arrested. That particular transformers that they stole, it was worth 7 million. Quite a lot of money.
Lindela Mashiko, a spokesperson for the city, confirmed that the SAPS had indeed arrested 3 municipal workers in connection with the attempted theft and damage of transformers at the Claudius substation in Lodium. These individuals are believed to be directly linked to the incident that severely compromised the city's power infrastructure and overall security. The city has welcomed these arrests and commended the SAPS for their swift and decisive action. They believe that criminal acts like theft and sabotage not only jeopardize public safety but also place unnecessary strain on municipal resources, disrupting essential services. The arrests are seen as an important step towards ensuring accountability and sending a clear message of deterrence. The city maintains that its residents deserve uninterrupted services and infrastructure that is secure from deliberate damage and sabotage. To avoid compromising ongoing investigations, the city has stated it will refrain from further comment at this time. Police spokesperson Colonel Dimakatso Nevuhulu stated that the arrests followed a comprehensive investigation into a crime syndicate that had been operating since November 2024. The case revolves around the theft of a transformer, valued at approximately 7 million rand, from the Lodium substation. Of the 11 people initially arrested, The 10 subcontractors were released after investigators could not directly connect them to the crime. The 3 officials arrested are charged with theft of essential infrastructure and are expected to appear in the Pretoria Magistrates Court. Colonel Niv Uhului added that more arrests are expected as the investigation continues. Tshwane Police Commissioner Major General Samuel Thine commended the investigative team for their hard work. He stated that the police will continue to work hard to dismantle syndicates that target essential infrastructure and related crimes, as these activities have a detrimental effect on the country's economy. The 3 additional City of TSHWANE employees were arrested in connection with the transformer theft at the Laudium substation. This brings the total number of municipal workers involved to 4.
It's an ongoing investigation. It started last year, November 27th, when we arrested 1 suspect. In fact, we arrested 11 suspects in Laudium at the substation. This particular individuals, 10 were subcontractors, so they were released, and 1 was charged, of which it was the employee of the City of TSHWANE, the electricity. As the investigation went on, this individual appeared in court yesterday and will be appearing again on the 8th, if I'm not mistaken, on the 8th, before the court again. The investigation went on and follow-up was made, and 3 individuals were arrested today, as we've seen. They were arrested today and they will be charged with theft of essential infrastructure. That essential infrastructure is linked to the 7 million rent of the transformer that is linked to essential infrastructure that was stolen. So there is 1 individual still outstanding that will be arrested very soon. I can't reveal where because it's still a high-profile person that needs to be arrested. So we are saying, as the police, we are making en route, because essential infrastructure, as we know, it cripples the economy of the country. It also cripples the households where we run into shortage of electricity. Where this infrastructure is supposed to be taken to the right places, they are transferred somewhere else in terms of thefts.
The arrests are part of an ongoing investigation into the criminal syndicate that allegedly used specialized trucks and equipment to remove valuable transformers from the substation. Truckers and subcontractors were among those initially apprehended, but most were released after it was determined they were not directly involved in the crime. These individuals were reportedly misled into participating in the operation, unaware that they were aiding in the theft. The truckers, who had legal permits to transport the transformers, were cleared of any wrongdoing. However, the focus shifted to the municipal employees, who are believed to have played a critical role in facilitating the theft by providing access to the substation. One of the arrested employees remains in custody and is scheduled to appear in court on the 8th of August 2025. Investigators are continuing to explore the full extent of the syndicate's activities, and more arrests are anticipated as the case unfolds. The media has been granted access to cover the court case involving the 3 TSHWANE municipal workers. Despite requests from the suspects' attorneys to restrict filming, the court ruled in favor of media access. Before the matter could be postponed for a bail application, the legal representatives requested that their clients be held at the Atteridgeville police station cells instead of being transferred to the Kgosi Mampuru Prison. State Prosecutor Gatleko Manana explained that permission from the station commander is required to keep prisoners at the Atteridgeville police station cells. The court adjourned briefly to consider the request. The City of TSHWANE has allocated over 565 million rand in the current financial year to safeguard critical municipal infrastructure. The city has vowed to take decisive action against the theft of municipal assets and internal misconduct. According to Honest Kotsie, TSHWANE MMC for Community Safety, one of the suspects is a city employee, while another individual allegedly involved in the theft is still at large. Ultimately, the 3 TSHWANE municipal workers accused of stealing the 7 million rand transformer were ordered to spend the night at the Kgosi Mampuru Prison. The Atteridgeville Magistrates Court denied their application to remain at the local police station holding cells. One of the suspect's legal representatives argued that his client suffered from severe anxiety and that being in an unfamiliar location would only worsen his condition. However, the application was denied because it was made too late. Investigating Officer Thabo Lukile stated that the standard procedure requires permission from the station commander to keep prisoners at the Atteridgeville police station cells.
No, the court made an order that they must be taken to Kgosi Mampuru, and there's nothing we can do about that as things stand. And it is what it is, and they will be here Friday. We'll apply for bail, and we'll take it from there. No, remember, the issue of bail is not about guilty or not guilty. Keeping a client in custody is more about securing the client for the trial. So it's not about the merits or not. All we ought to have to prove is that indeed the client will be in the position to attend the trial. Is not a flight risk. That's all that we will be able to prove then.
The court has scheduled a formal bail application for Friday. What does this incident reveal about the state of infrastructure security and accountability within the city of TSHWANE, and what measures do you think should be implemented to prevent such brazen acts from happening again? Thank you for watching this news video. We'd love to hear what you think about this story, so please leave your comments below. We read them all and appreciate your insights. Join us again in our next strange story. Until then, goodbye.